Killed the Daleks.
The Namekians? Okay, hypothetical. All the Namekians versus the Daleks.
The Daleks versus the...
The Daleks would win.
You think the Daleks would beat the Namekians?
Yeah. Well, like, this is an actual... Okay.
Who would win in a fight, the Daleks or the Namekians?
So, the Daleks have, like, time travel?
We're really scheming.
Yeah.
But, like, the Namekians have, like...
They're Superman.
They have their dragon, you know, where they can wish upon a star. So, like, this is actually a good question. Who would win between time travelers or people that can make wishes, you know? And, like, power level-wise, like, the Daleks, like, in lore, actually are pretty strong, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they wiped out all the Time Lords, you know? So...
This is engaging content. Yeah.
Like, if we could actually get, like, a DBZ nerd...
Can we go back to talking about how the Polish people have cops who dress up like The Witcher? That was a conversation beforehand.
We had all the good bits before we started this.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, the Polish police dressed up as The Witcher.
Like, it's like about 72% of the Poland's GDP is just CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, so that's like where all their money comes from.
Yeah, all their money comes from The Witcher. So
yeah, the potatoes make up like 22% and 78%.
When Cyberpunk had all those bugs and people requested refunds, like there was half of Poland went into a recession.
People started starving to death.
They start starving to death in the streets. They're like, "Oh no, Cyberpunk didn't work. Ah, no, it's buggy." Quick, fix it! Quick, fix it! Fix it!
That's why it was fixed so quick. Yeah.
Their entire country's life depended on that game being successful.
They were all starving their entire country, becoming like coders. That way they could live. Yeah, the Polish police officers dressing up as Geralt, though. Just like real big fat guy dressed up as a... dyed his hair white, growed his hair out.
So you could take my
just like a real
there.
patchy beard.
You convinced Balin to help take my men and me by surprise.
With his silver sword fighting against the...
I
don't know if we could keep the who they were fighting against and without being too racist, though. Not that it was racist. No, it wasn't racist at all.
Who we are demands your loyalty to me.
It wasn't these people, for sure.
Will throw down your weapons,
oh, the Italians. Yeah.
Oh, Italians.
Yeah, they were fighting the Italians. We'll say that. They were fighting the Italian immigrants that were coming in.
It will be your end, brother.
All right. So sorry for spacing for a minute. This game requires my attention. The conversation, the dialogue is engaging. It's not playing.
You betrayed me. I will kill you.
It's you who are the idiot.
I am good and you are bad.
I am the victor.
It's generic fantasy, but it's where the genericism came from. Is this game? Because this game created like a template that all other games took from, you know? It's like Tolkien. If I had a peanut that fell from a tree, I would name him Tolkien. J.R.R. Tolkien.
If I was a stutter, I'd be J.R.
Token?
J.R.
Token.
If I was the only,
because he's token.
If I was the only ethnic person in a group of white people, I would be J.R. Token.
And you'd be dressed up like a... You'd have one of them...
If I was in Chuck E. Cheese and you put me into a game machine, I would be J.R.R. Token.
Getting lost in the Chuck E. Cheese machines. Lost in the sauce as you're eating like a pizza.
If I was a memento that you took from a building, I would be J.R.R. Token.
Are you just using every, like, possible toke and...
By all the
is that what this joke is? It's taken... It's very specific.
Balin was right.
Balin, you were right about blah 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 blah.
If I was saying things aloud, I would be JR talking.
Tell me this isn't what it looks like.
Where is the soap? Where is my Dove soap?
Is this a conjugal visit from Gorham here?
Do you have to use the rubber
Gorham,
gloves?
if I stick it between the bars, will you do it for me?
Will you do it for me, my friend?
Would have come sooner.
My friend!
How are you?
You are here for me.
And I need to go back and look.
What was the fish? The Murloc game, TV movie? The Murloc Disney movie? Where they had like fish people.
What was the... Dude,
The Little Murloc.
No, dude, do you remember that Disney Channel original movie where the guy's a mermaid? No.
Yeah, I actually kind of do.
That was this guy. He was like... I mean, it was
Did
really...
he play like basketball or something?
No, you're thinking of Luck of the Irish.
No.
Luck of the Irish was the one... Luck of the Irish was the one where the guy is like, oh, I'm actually a leprechaun. My father was a leprechaun.
I'm really good at basketball.
And I'm really good at basketball. And he's like this white kid.
Yeah, I remember the Lucky
There was also
Irish.
another one where this kid was actually part mermaid because his mom was a mermaid.
I kind of
something like
remember that. I remember watching like a Disney show.
And people are like, he's a mermaid. He's like, merman.
Yeah. Well, all those
Like,
are.
that's not very modern politically.
Was it? Was he a swimmer? Was that what it was?
Yeah, he was a swimmer and he would like swim. He grew gills. Like, he could swim
Yeah, I
faster
kind of
and
remember
everything.
that. I remember, this is kind of a guilty admission. I remember watching a show called H2O about mermaid ladies, and I'm like, man, mermaid ladies were so cool.
I wish I was a mermaid.
Yeah.
I could swim around the ocean and be friends with the fish.
I was a little kid, and that show is like obviously meant for teenage girls, but I was a guy watching it because I was like, man, it's so cool. And then I was like kind of thirsting after older women as like a little kid, and I was like,
Oh wow, these girls are cute. I like it.
They're so cool. I wish I was a teenage girl.
I wish I was a teenage girl.
As like a 8-year-old kid.
And now you're on a list.
I don't know, man. Yeah, watching shows as like a little kid was something else.
Wish I was a Disney Channel mermaid, man.
I wish I was a Disney Channel original person. I
wish I was a Disney Channel original movie character.
Yeah, I wish I could have been in an original movie. I would have made such a cool movie.
Yeah. Imagine a movie about my life, but I'm a Disney Channel original movie character from 2004.
Well, what's our ancestry? We have German ancestry. Well,
There's not much good we can do with that.
Yeah. Oh, that's why we should be mermaids, you know?
Yeah. We can't talk about being German.
Yeah, so we have to be something mythological instead. We could be like trolls or something. Or we could be werewolves. You remember The Little Werewolf? The movie about Macaulay Culkin being a little werewolf man? Do you remember The Little Vampire?
I'm a little vampire.
Or Macaulay Culkin was a little vampire guy. He's like... Or no, he had a friend who was a vampire, and he's like, "You're so cool," and he's like, "My whole family is vampires."
I'm a vampire. My family are vampires too.
And then he learns to fly from vampires.
This was it was little did I know it was going to be one crazy summer.
This
I don't want to go
dirty, stinky humans.
Dirty, stinky, smelly humans. I don't like humans. They suck.
They're tall and their feet smell.
Dwarves are cool.
Why do their feet smell so bad?
Look at the shoulders on me and look at the shoulders on that human.
You ever just smell someone you smell cat piss on them?
Yeah, actually.
Why do
Look
people?
how wide I am.
Why do some people? That guy could have been cool too. He has gold armor. He's like the guy from what is it? What is the Tobey Maguire as the guy from Spy Kids?
It's Tobey Maguire.
It's Tobey Maguire and what's his name from the Matrix? So boring.
We should play another game.
I thought you loved this
Good
game.
game. Fantastic.
I thought you loved this game, man. Is it that this game wasn't just rose tinted glasses?
What?
What?
I can't hear because the people in this game talk too much.
What?
We need a game where the dialogue doesn't matter, and this game isn't
You
it.
mean like Borderlands 3?
Borderlands 3.
Do you We're just gonna have Borderlands 3 on our games. We can play Forspoken.
No. The dialogue matters in that.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, hey, it crashed.
Okay.
Wow. Fantastic.
Oh no. How terrible. How awful.
No, how terrible. Oh, wow.
Oh, awful. We should, do you want to play a different game then?
Yeah.
Yeah. That game is, like, too hard on your graphics card, too.
I'm playing this one. It's a game called Homo Evolution.
I don't think we can keep that in the game.
Why not? It's about Homo sapiens.
Just keep this as
you combine the monkeys and you turn them into the guys pointing at their penises. And then you make the little cavemen. And over here, you got your spins. You know, get your free spins.
Oh, we can gamble. Ooh,
Yeah.
I love gambling.
Yep. So you just spin it out.
Is there a? Can you actually pay money?
No.
We should do that.
YouTube games are free. This is free PR.
But then
YouTube.
why is there gems with a plus right next to it?
Because you can buy them with in-game gold. You get in-game gold, you can buy gems.
You know this game right now has more players than Concord.
Of course it does. See, this is my favorite, like, play it on the toilet game recently. Like
Sitting
when I'm
on a toilet.
like when you're taking a dump and you're like, I need to play something. Like,
can't even spend 5 minutes without playing a video game.
I don't have a problem.
The fact that you actually play merging games is something else, man. This might actually be more entertaining than the actual.
Yes. This is better than Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah.
Quick, click faster, click faster.
It seems like this game has a lot of microtransactions.
There's none. It seems like one there should be, but there aren't.
It's like a mobile game. Yeah.
Oh, it definitely is.
I've never actually seen a real merging game.
So you can click. It's cookie clicker too. You can
Like-
just merge.
Like, I thought it was those
Ah.
games that don't actually exist.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely one of those games that seems like a made up game, but it is real. And
I'm gonna keep Dragon Age in the
just halfway through
1 minute of Dragon Age.
1 minute of Dragon Age, then like switch to mobile gameplay.
Yeah. Well, we crashed. Well, this is it now.
Oh, game crash. Yeah, Master Chief runs around shooting all the naked men here.
You know,
but
if
I'm-
you were to combine two Master Chiefs,
when you take two guys pointing at their ding dongs and put them together,
you get Master Chief.
you get a lady holding a snake, and then you put two ladies holding a snake together, and you get a ginger caveman. Businesswoman, look at her.
She's
she
so
looks-
beautiful.
She looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow, she gives a lot of cheese when you click on her.
What is an FAAF? What is that?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
What do you get all these numbers are too high that like they stopped being numbers?
Oh,
And they started being letters.
AFAH.
Like they're not even numbers anymore. They're just letters.
They're not. They're just AG and AF. Yeah.
Your numbers are too big. The numbers are off the scale. It's like in Dragon Ball whenever like they couldn't figure out was after 9,000.
Well, I can figure it out.
They
actually.
can count to 9,000.
Calculator. So you start out, you got 100, right?
Yeah.
And then you got 1,000.
Yeah.
And then you got 1,000,000.
Uh-huh.
And then you got
A trillion.
a billion.
Yeah.
And then a trillion.
Yeah. And then a quadrillion.
And then a quadrillion.
And they go all the way up to decallion.
It won't let me go any higher.
Oh, man.
You know?
It's not frickety fresh.
It's not very fresh. It's not very fly.
Too fly for a white guy.
I'm pretty fly. No, we can't.
Too fly for a white
Too
guy.
fly for a white guy. That's how we get around copyright. We
Just
just
combine songs.
just make up our own songs, but make it sound similar to a real song.
Yeah. Use the lyrics from one song and the beat from another
Those
song.
aren't the lyrics from one song, though. That was.
Those are a combination
See, there's a
of
song called, and I'm just saying the song title, "Pretty Fly for a White Guy," which is the chorus, but it's "Too Fly for a White Guy." That's our song. It's a different song, totally.
Yeah. Just change one word. Too fly for a white guy.
Everybody says I'm too fly for a white guy.